What is up, everybody? Face Off Generation Nation. First off and foremost, I want to say a happy birthday to one of the best rappers of all time, Eminem.
Facts.
Fact. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 4 of Face Off Generation. And alongside me is the man behind High Class Wrestling. He is the truth from the booth himself, Hunky Kong himself, Jay Bate.
The building.
What is good, man?
Same as always, man. Ready to talk wrestling, break a lot of hearts and hurt a lot of feelings.
Oh, of course, because it wouldn't be Face Off if you didn't do that. I would say I would say you were sick if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
But we also got another person in the That's right. You can catch this man alongside with me and LC Bernetico on Overload. All the way from Dallas, Texas is the one and only Big Red.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, twin? How you feel?
Shit. I'm good right now.
Uh-oh. That means you did something.
There's only one way to be.
Oh, yeah. You know, I should have done that today. But I want to jump into this. I mean, there's so much that happened over the past few weeks and then happened the past 24 hours. And I'll start off with the return of Bill Goldberg. Everyone knows how I feel about Bill Goldberg. I am not a fan, but I'll say this, and it's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. It's good to see that he's still healthy.
Yeah. I mean, the segment was cool. I just don't care. That's the problem.
Same here. Brock.
Like, there was nothing bad about it at all.
There's nothing bad about it.
It was good. It was a great pop. It was a decent promo. There was genuine emotion. It meant something. Everything that you would want in a main event segment was there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Nothing. There's no emotion from me. That kind of sucks. I feel like there should.
I'm with you on this. I don't want to see this happen. But you know, it's up to the fans. It's like this guy is way past his prime. He hasn't done anything since that WrestleMania moment with him and Brock Lesnar. Twin, how you feel, man?
The worst WrestleMania match of all time. Absolute worst.
Red, how you feel, man? How you feel about this whole Goldberg thing?
Why, though? That's my question. Why?
Thank you.
I mean,
this should have happened in 2012.
I'm like, they want this whole thing Lesnar versus Goldberg again, but the very first one was a clusterfuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they even had to call for a double stunner at the end just to make the match interesting, just so we get something out of it.
Tragic.
So my question is why? I mean, this dude ain't been too long, just had fucking surgery on his knees and shit.
Yeah, it was what, 6 months ago? He almost cut his leg off with a chainsaw.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you ain't hear that?
Damn, where was I at with this news? Oh, my bad. I shouldn't say that.
So I'm trying to figure out why do they want Brock Lesnar to kill him?
Exactly.
That's another thing too. This is why, like, if this would have happened in 2012 when Brock first came back, I think I'd have been okay with it. Now, Brock hasn't taken a loss in how long? So you're gonna bring back, quote unquote, the most dangerous man in pro wrestling, a monster who's not a monster anymore, and who you're gonna make look like a bitch when he loses in 5 minutes. I don't understand
it. And here's my thing, and this is what I don't get. And I said the same thing about Batista when he came back. Even though, okay, yes, we all age, we all at some point give up that thing that we used to call passion. and he don't look beastly anymore. It's like we all see this. It's like Brock has, when he left the WWE, he continued the UFC. He continued to keep himself in physical fit. In physical fit. With Goldberg, I didn't see that.
I mean, he's not in bad shape at all. When you look at, like, he's 50, 51, 49, something like that. He's not in bad shape. But Brock is still a monster. And I don't like Brock either while we're on the subject. But
exactly.
He's still he's a legitimate monster. So you're going to feed him an old man who hasn't done anything combat sport related in, you know, what was it? 12 years. I think he had like 2 matches after he left WWE for like those random Legends conventions, and then he speared Scott Steiner 6 months ago before he cut his leg off.
Oh,
but
he gave him a hug.
No, he gave him a real spear.
Okay.
I didn't say Edge.
Oh,
worst spear ever. Oh my god.
Though? I've never been a Goldberg fan, but I've always given Goldberg that one thing. He does have a nasty ass spirit, and I said that's only because this dude was an ex-professional football player. He's a former professional football player, and you can tell the guys that used to play football to do those spirits because they're fucking nasty.
We talked about that 2 weeks ago. Exactly.
Yep, absolutely.
The former football players are the ones who get it.
And it's just, they do. I mean, okay, Goldberg, yes. You talk about Rhino, yes. And
Roman,
yes. And then it comes to those who just give the quote unquote the running hug.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say this about my boy. I'm an Edge fan. You know I'm an Edge fan, but his fucking spear was weak. I'm like,
doo-doo sauce.
Don't see him put nobody away with a fucking spear.
Yeah, it was never believable. Like, I always looked at it, even at like 16 years old, I looked at that like, I'm pretty sure I could have kicked out of that. Wasn't that serious.
Tragedy. But let's talk about the next tragedy. The tragedy that Jay Banks still can't believe, even though it's been, 2 episodes?
It's 2 episodes, and I'm still disgusted.
But I think we're narrowing down to the match, right? We're talking about...
Yeah, I just need a couple days. We got it.
We're talking about the tiebreaker between the team of Prince Puma and Alberto Del Rio versus, I call them, Team Low, D'Lo Brown and Low Key. I still can't believe this actually became a tie here in Face-Off Generation history.
Not at all. It's so sad and weird.
I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, everybody has their own opinion of who will win, and that's the beauty part of Face-Off Generation, is that you can vote for whoever. But I just was not expecting this. I even said myself, I would give Low Key a different partner, but apparently because it was a week, and these two hanged in there.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Stuck around.
Damn.
I mean, I don't even know what to say about that myself.
Exactly. That it's one of those things.
Wow.
It's not even like I have a problem with D'Lo either. D'Lo was very solid, but D'Lo is no Patron or Del Rio or however you want to address the man right now.
Right.
At all. So, you could say what you want that, well, Low Key would take out Puma. All right. That's a good argument. I'll let that slide, but there's no way you're convincing me that a 4th tier member of a 3rd tier faction is going to take out a dude with legit MMA experience and who comes from the greatest or 2nd greatest, depending on your opinion, Mexican wrestling family of all time. There's no way that you're ever going to convince me of that. It's insanity. Insanity at its finest.
So sad.
If I wasn't rolling cigarettes right now, I'd do that match. I'll probably do it tonight.
All right. I get. But you know what? We'll wait on that. But let's talk about the matches that happened last week.
Yeah.
Starting off with the first one that's up right now. Tag team Rosie and the Hurricane versus Enzo and Kaz, and by one vote, Hurricane and Rosie won.
I'm not mad at that. It wasn't my vote, but I'm not mad at that.
Then we go to the next card. We talk about Rikishi versus Dusty Rhodes. Why did I even do it? Everybody already. It was a shutout.
Don't
match.
say why did you even do it? Didn't somebody say Rikishi?
No,
I could have sworn one part. Oh, they didn't. All right, then it was deleted because I'm pretty sure at one point
it must have been deleted
Rikishi.
because I went back and I was looking at it. I'm like, I don't see nobody. I think you scared somebody. You're like,
Damn,
Dusty.
we're not scared.
But Dusty Rhodes won. Dusty Rhodes won. Then we go overseas. We talk about Okada and Kenta. And
this one makes me mad.
This one made me mad too because I don't think a lot of people know who Okada was, and Kenta won. But I'm saying this: if you're real true wrestling fans, go check out New Japan. You know, check them out.
All you gotta do is look at the match Okada just had with Marufuji.
Yes, absolutely.
Last week.
Ridiculous.
Or the matches he had with AJ.
Exactly. Then we go to the 6-man tag match, which I call I call it the other guys. We talk up. It's a 6-man tag. Marty Jannetty.
Oh yeah, the Jannettis.
Yeah, the Jannettis. Marty Jannetty, Jim Neidhart, and Charlie Haas versus Rick Steiner, Billy Gunn, and Matt Hardy. Obviously, Team Steiner won.
Yeah, as they should have.
Yeah, might as well. You know, I'm sorry for their careers, but I love them. I don't have nothing against the guys, honestly. You know,
Nah.
it's just what the fans like, apparently. You know. Then we go to champion versus champion. Shawn Michaels, Intercontinental Champion, versus Steamboat. And it was Shawn Michaels pull up an upset on that one.
Barely though, wasn't it like a 1 or 2 vote win?
Yeah, it was.
Like it was fairly close.
It was fairly close. Everybody had their opinion and how they drew up the match. And honestly, like you said last week, you know, Ricky haven't seen anybody like Shawn.
Yeah.
This generation's Ricky. So, you know. But I think if it was different, if it was the Ricky Steamboat that faced Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think it might have been a different outcome.
Possibly, yeah. That early to mid '90s WCW might have been a little closer.
But we may have a rematch on that, so I'm thinking on that. Yes, Doug Barrett, Steamboat did lose. Then we go to another champion versus champion, Miz, Intercontinental Champion, and Cody Rhodes. And so I was kind of surprised with a lot of people that had voted for Miz, but the winner was Cody Rhodes.
You know why, though? It's just because he's finally relevant after 10 years of WWE television. Mm-hmm. He's finally doing something that's worth a squirrel fart, so people are going to vote for him for stuff. That's all. Right. If you would have done that match 6 months ago, it would have been a blowout.
Right.
100% blowout. But the fact that Miz is cutting some of the best promos in wrestling right now,
right,
and the whole mocking Daniel Bryan thing and the 5-star matches he's had with Dolph and all that shit, yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Like I said, even 3 months ago, I don't think he'd got a single vote.
Damn. Wow.
It was all good timing.
Miz
was terrible. No, Miz was terrible. Miz was absolutely atrocious until the brand split.
Yeah.
I didn't like a single thing he ever did until the brand split.
Okay, I'm gonna have to argue on that one. When he was teamed up with Morrison, he was good. What?
I didn't like it.
What?
Didn't like it.
Wow. Damn.
Dude, I didn't really like Morrison until he left WWE.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't like that whole feud with him and R-Truth? I can't even.
Yeah. See, there you go. You answered your own question.
Okay.
Nah, there was just too many other people. He didn't really catch my eye at that time.
Okay.
But once he left and he wasn't being held back, and I saw the amount of athleticism he had, like, I'm a fan now. But back then, it was just like, yeah, I mean, cool, douchebag tag team, whatever. You could put anybody in Miz's spot, or Morrison's spot for that matter. Since the team wasn't about athleticism, you could have interchanged any two dudes into that tag team, and it would have been the same thing, and it would have worked. It was just douchebag, I'm better than you heels. That's, it's like as old as it gets.
True. I'm not even going to touch that. But that's why I have you on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is the main event. All-Star The Rock and All-Star Bret Hart. And by one vote, The Rock won.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked that The Rock actually picked up this win, because I was expecting a lot of marks for Bret Hart.
Yeah. I don't know. I could have still. I saw it going either way.
It would be a good match.
I wouldn't have been mad either way.
Exactly. I mean, it's gonna be awesome.
Even though I'm not a Bret Hart fan, I'm cool with it.
Well, I me neither. But I mean, he's a good wrestler. I'm not gonna argue it. But now let's get to today's matches. First on the card is a champion versus champion match. Intercontinental Champion Mr. Perfect and Intercontinental Champion RVD.
Look. Oh yes, please.
I'll let you go first, because I know you have a lot to say.
Because you noticed on all these posts, I only put my answer. I didn't put a single word other than my answer because I wanted to talk about these things. First of all,
right.
I have nothing against Rob Van Dam. He is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
There is not a chance in hell that he lasts longer than 5 minutes in a ring with Mr. Perfect.
Whoa!
The fact that Rob Van Dam has any votes on this post against arguably one of the greatest all-around wrestlers of all time, top 5 on everybody's list, and if he's not, you're terrible, is just sickening to me. Rob has never been in the ring with anybody even close to Mr. Perfect. And yes, the same thing can be said. Mr. Perfect was never in the ring with anybody as close to that as Rob Van Dam, and I understand that. But Rob Van Dam could not go hold for hold with Mr. Perfect, and that's what it boils down to. Will Rob get some cool kicks in? Yeah, he will. Lots of really good kicks. Will Rob do some springboard shit that Perfect had never seen? Of course he will. But in the end, he is going to get caught by the man who was trained and the man who is a technical motherfucking wizard. Way before Zack Sabre Jr. took that name. And Mr. Perfect would take it, dare I say, easily.
Wow.
Easily.
I don't know. I have to argue with you on this one. I really do. You know what? Okay, everything that you said about Mr. Perfect is accurate. But it goes to that one thing, is his ego. And yes, Mr. Perfect had an ego, and otherwise he wouldn't be known as Perfect. But RVD, on his weakness is that he takes too many risks, but he knows how to follow up from those mistakes.
I'd say RVD has a bigger ego.
That might be a question that we have to ask our fans.
Because I feel like RVD's ego was undeserved. RVD had the ego in 1996 before he did anything. Mr. Perfect had the ego. You know, Mr. Perfect wrestled what, 10 years, 12 years
I want to say about 10 years.
from the AWA and everywhere else before he even got to the WWF.
Right.
He had a solid run of about 7 to 10 years to earn that ego. When you're one of the best wrestlers on the planet, you can have as big an ego as you want. It's like if Daniel Bryan would have turned around and been cocky once he got to WWE and wouldn't have been the underdog. If he'd have been as cocky as Perfect, he would have deserved it because he was the best technical wrestler on the planet. It still is. That's not up for debate either.
Damn. I mean, I don't know what to say on this. I'm gonna love to see the outcome for next week for this match because there's a lot of things that's in there that you can throw around and debate, and that's why I like about Face-Off is we can debate about this stuff, and either way it goes, everybody has a right to say.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me to the next card. We have WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. I want to say 2000.
That looked 2003.
Yeah, 2003 versus Samoa Joe, NXT champion. And you know what? I'll start this off. Like I said, I have nothing against Brock Lesnar. I'm just not a huge fan of his. And I just wasn't a huge fan of his, you know. And still to this day, I'm not a huge fan. Samoa Joe, I didn't really know too much about him. About, you know, a few, you know, I want to say about maybe 4 years ago. But now I know the guy is cool. The guy is a hard striker. In my honest opinion, his submission game is good. So I'm gonna have to give it to Samoa Joe.
I give it to Joe mainly off strikes. And I, on the other hand, was a huge Brock Lesnar fan during the first round. And I always say when we do these face-off things, we should use early Brock Lesnar when he could actually wrestle and you could actually vividly picture a good match that they would have, and the match those two would have would be phenomenal. It'd be insane. That era of Brock when he was a chain wrestler, he was very technical and used more than one suplex. That Brock would be amazing. I think Brock would get caught with the heavy strikes because we've seen Joe wrestle amateur wrestlers. We've seen Joe beat Kurt Angle. Like that. I mean, that's really all you need to say there.
Yep, true. Yep. Big
so
Red.
I 100% believe it will be strikes.
100% be strikes. Big Red, you with us?
Yeah, I'm back. My mother finally stopped acting crazy.
Yeah, man. Stop watching those pornos. Who you got?
Gotta pass the time somehow.
That's right. Well, you missed it.
One more thing. I learned it from my favorite buddy, Paul Morton.
Oh. Yeah, the neighborhood pervert. No comment. I'm glad you're back with us. We were talking about RVD versus Mr. Perfect, both Intercontinental champions at the point. Who did you have in that one?
Which one now?
Intercontinental champion Mr. Perfect versus Intercontinental champion RVD.
I'm about to give it to my boy, Mr. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. And the card we're up to now is 2003 Brock Lesnar, WWE champion, versus Samoa Joe, NXT champion.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
That's what she said.
As back when Brock was really a beast, though. I mean, he still is, but he was even more beastly than him because that's when he was fairly young and just starting out. Ooh, wow. Damn. and I look, I'm a Samoa Joe fan too. I follow him in TNA, so
Right.
damn.
And the bar is closed. You can't go to the bar. There's no bar here.
Man, I don't know. I probably have to go with Joe on this one.
Okay.
Because, like I was saying, Joe with his strength, and plus for a big man, the dude is very agile.
Yeah, that would confuse the hell out of Brock.
Right. I was like, when have you seen a almost 300-pound man do a fucking enziguri kick in the fucking corner? I mean, really?
Exactly. And
Yeah, that it would be confusion. This is the same Brock who just came off a feud with Taker. Used to big men. They're just heavy-handed.
let's see,
And he meets a dude with ridiculous speed, 300-pounder with the corner enziguri and a suicide forearm, and not just a suicide dive. Everybody always gets that twisted. Anybody can do a suicide dive, but to be able to change your body mid-jump, turn your momentum and throw a forearm in the middle of a suicide dive,
Ooh.
kind of crazy.
Yep. Shit.
This is a bad dude, yo. Bad dude.
Very, very. All right, let's mix things up a little bit. Next match, I probably am saying the name wrong, so that's why I have Bake on my side. From Japan, we have Sinye.
That we have Sonata, because I'm not quite sure how
Sonata. Thank you. I just pronounced the last name right, but I wanted to get the Sonata.
But there's a serious part that you're missing to that. Don't say from Japan. That's the Sonata that was in TNA. That's not the Sonata we have now in Japan.
Okay.
Huge difference.
Okay, that was my fault. I'll take blame.
There's a huge difference in that, because Sonata now is a bad dude. Sonata in TNA is like, okay, he's cool. He wishes he was Tajiri and he was trained by Muda. I get it, but yeah, no, the dude we have now is bad.
I'm gonna cover my face because you said that.
What? I didn't say nothing that wasn't a fact. He was trained by Great Muda, and he wants to reach the popularity in the United States that Tajiri had. Those are two true statements. And then he couldn't reach it, and he went back to Japan, reinvented himself. Now he's a bad motherfucker.
All right. And so next time I have to. Now that's the one with the dye. He dyed his hair black and
he dyed his hair. He's running with Los Ingobernables.
Right, because I was looking at it, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like the guy.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like the same dude.
Exactly. Excuse my language. This guy does not look.
Nah. He doesn't
nothing
look
like he
at
was
all.
in TNA. This guy he jumped from like kind of like what Hogan did with the NWO type thing, and like no one.
He was bright colors and blonde hair.
Right.
Now his hair's black and his outfit's black. What the shit?
It looked like he picked up a lot of muscle weight too.
Yeah. He bulked up a lot when he went home.
Okay, he's going up against Scorpio Sky.
I'm voting Scorpio Sky.
And you know what? I'm gonna have to grow with Scorpio Sky because, again, like you said in TNA, he wasn't. Sonata wasn't that. I mean, he was good, but he's not Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, no, he was solid. He was solid. He knew what he was doing.
Oh yeah, because I seen a match with him going up against Austin Aries, I'm like, okay, this is a guy who.
Yeah, they had a great match. I remember that match. That was right before I stopped watching TNA.
Yeah, exactly. Who you got? Twin?
I'm going to go with Sonata.
Oh, okay. Okay, why?
Well, for the fact, I like the way he is now. Like I said, hell, I almost didn't recognize him when I saw him.
Yeah, it took me a while.
All right.
I was like, wait a minute, is this the same Sonata? I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Right, like
rewind.
Right, motherfucker, like it's morphin' time. Shoot. But it's well, next card is talking about Morphin Time. Let's go with generations. All right, we talk about different generations, and that's what this whole show is about. We have a 6-man tag match. We have in one corner the New Day versus the Freebirds. Now, before we pick, at one point, and I take blame, I had New Day versus NWO, Nash, Hall, and Six, but I had to change it around.
Wait a minute, that's not the NWO, that's the band.
That's the Wolfpack.
That's the Wolfpack, the band.
I personally think the Wolfpack versus Freebirds would have been a better match.
Well, depending on who. Okay, I'll say it like this: whoever wins this match goes up against NWO.
Cool.
All right, you heard it here,
My
folks.
vote's Freebirds.
The winners of this match will face NWO Wolfpack. We're talking about Nash, Hall, and Six. And before anybody start that bull crap about Nash having bad knees, no. We're talking about WCW. We're not talking about WWE NWO. No. But in this match, I'm gonna have to pick my boys. New Day.
Nope. No chance. Everything New Day does was originated by the Freebirds. They did it first, they did it better. Maybe not better, but they did it first.
Okay.
Experience, man. It's all about experience. And I call it, and since somebody's not here, I guess I'll be the one who pulls this ridiculous comments out of my ass. Woods would get starstruck when he saw Michael P.S. Hayes. It would cause him to lose. How about that? Does that feel like he's home?
You're gonna make me start drinking.
Nah, but seriously, they stand no chance against the greatest trio in professional wrestling history.
All right. Big Red, Dallas, Texas. Who you got?
You know what though? I'm gonna go with Jet back on this one. I'm gonna have to go with the Freebirds because they were one of my favorites. I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie. The Freebirds and the Von Erichs, that is what really got me into wrestling. That feud right there, because you know that feud was originated right here.
I'm about to say that's a Dallas made feud.
That originated here. That's what got me into wrestling. Those two, that family, the Von Erich family, then that is my favorite family, greatest family, wrestling family of all fucking time, besides the Guerreros.
Okay. That's what's up. All right. You know, two against one, but I'm not counting right now. I'm just saying. But now let's go to this match. I can't even believe I'm saying this. All right, I'm gonna say it. One corner we have John Cena, and I think this is a 2000 and
that looked 2007, 2006, 2007, right after he dropped the hip hop gimmick, which everybody keeps saying it was Chain Gang Cena in the picture. No, it wasn't. That was the Cena that faced Edge in 2007 or 2008.
Yeah. Versus Goldberg.
WCW in his prime Goldberg, though.
Oh man.
What? Wait a minute. This is Goldberg, WWE Goldberg. He's wearing those.
Was it?
Yep.
Did he have the white?
Yep.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I changed my vote. I thought it was. Hold up. Where's my phone at? I was pretty sure that was.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. I could be wrong. Let
me see.
Google posts up a bunch of pictures. The pictures they probably use at the last minute. So I know this.
Nah, that is WWE Goldberg. Ooh, damn. I'm voting Cena. I changed my vote.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What's the difference? I mean, besides the hype.
The fact that he didn't do anything in WWE. He wasn't the athlete that he wasn't. It doesn't matter, dude. 2003 Goldberg was not the athlete that he was in 97, 98. First of all, because to be fair with you, if it's any Goldberg past 99, I couldn't give two shits. Once Goldberg lost the title and then they lost their willingness to put him in anything, by late 98, early 99, Goldberg was already done. He was the highest execution of flash in the pan. I loved him at first and then immediately didn't care. So anything after 1998 Goldberg, I'm not voting for. So I'm going for Cena.
Wow. What a year. What, a couple of years? Wait, let's see. Go. Okay.
I mean, 6 years.
6 years. So you're you're taking your. Well, I mean, it's your judgment.
Yeah, I'm putting it on the picture right now. That my
I'm not going to argue it. I you know what? I vote Cena because I'm totally against Goldberg. But I'm not gonna be that guy. I'll give you my reason. Not saying that Goldberg will take it to Cena. I see Cena taking at least 3 spears. One in the ring.
Oh yeah.
One in the ring. One on the outside through the barrier. And going for at this time the AA.
No, that was the FU.
Was it a FU? Okay, I could be.
That was the FU. It didn't become the AA until he started making Skittles for all his outfits.
But I see Cena dropping 2 FUs to Goldberg. Will it be a hellacious match? Absolutely. But my money's on Cena. Red.
Yep.
You with us, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Cena on this one because WWE Goldberg, yeah.
Poopy pants.
Poopy
right.
pants. Damn.
I mean,
poopy pants.
If anybody remembers that match between him and Regal, how Regal made him look like shit.
Oh, he made him look like the worst, and he did it on purpose, and it's still one of my favorite matches ever.
Right.
Wait a minute. I might have to look that match up.
It was a Monday Nitro right before he won the U.S. title. I believe.
You talking about that match? Yes, I have. I did see that. Yeah. Before he became like the hype. The hype.
Man, both. The funny thing is, both Regal and Chris Jericho made him look like a bitch.
Yeah.
That's because he didn't know how to wrestle, and still probably to this day he don't know how to wrestle. But that's just me.
And that's the difference maker though. Goldberg never knew how to wrestle. Goldberg was just all strength. Goldberg is the stereotypical I am all strength. Cena may be a terrible wrestler at that time. I said at that time because after 2015 I changed my whole tune about Cena. But at 2007, 2008, if it wasn't against Edge, the match was El Terrible. But he understood wrestling. He just couldn't really do it. So, but I believe he had enough wrestling ability to stop the no wrestling ability that was Goldberg.
All right. Well, that's a 3-0 to Goldberg. All right. Next is the main event. It is a Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh.
We're 6 men. 6 men. We got Kalisto, U.S. champ. We have Christopher Daniels, X Division champ. We got Daniel Bryan, the no version of Daniel Bryan. So I'm kind of lost on that one. We got Petey Williams.
Early Petey Williams.
Yeah, not that Scott Steiner crap. No, we're talking about Petey Williams, Canadian Destroyer Petey Williams. Then we have Austin Aries, TNA, not NXT. And we have Roderick Strong, ROH. This is a 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match, folks.
I said it once, I'll say it again. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Cut you off.
Oh, you're good. Even after I made this match, even after I figured out who I was going to put in this match, I am still confused on who to pick to win.
Yeah, that was probably one of the absolute hardest matches to choose. Like, Brian at that time had already won a Money in the Bank. Christopher Daniels, the original ladder matches and all Ultimate X matches he was in. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Austin Aries, who had the Ultimate X matches and ladder matches. To be honest with you, it's really between those three for me, because as much as I love Roddy has no ladder match experience, and Petey Williams and Kalisto, in my opinion, are just there to fill out the roster. I don't think they bring anything to this match. If it was a regular match, yeah, that's awesome, we're in it. But looking at any type of ladder match, I don't think they bring really anything into it. Yeah, you could say Petey also had a little bit of X Division ladder match shit, but this is literally like, that's Petey's rookie year. That's Team Canada Petey.
Right.
He really did anything. So for that reason, he's completely taken out of the equation for me. He didn't do anything.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm loving this. Okay.
U.S. champ Kalisto had what I believe one ladder match under his belt at that point.
I think
didn't really do too well. In my opinion, it would come down to Daniels and Bryan. So the two Daniels. And I'm going with Christopher Daniels for one reason. I wholeheartedly believe he's a vampire. So there's that. He's never aged. I'm dead serious. Please go back and watch his TNA debut, and then go watch Ladder War from Ring of Honor last week.
No,
it's the same guy.
Yeah, the same guy. I believe you. I think
he doesn't even have a wrinkle.
He's like,
how do you not have a wrinkle? He's 46. He's 46, and he's just part of the best ladder match I've ever. Oh, I don't want to say ever. The best ladder match I've seen since Razor Shawn,
wow,
or at least since TLC.
That's saying something.
Like, they put on one of the best ladder matches I've ever seen in my life. He's 46 years old. So if he could do that at 46, what do you think he could have done at 30?
Oh,
31, whatever that was.
Beast. That's all those appletinis he drinks.
It really is. I'm telling you, those appletinis are spliced with the blood of virgins.
Damn. I'm not going to say sorry. I'm not going to say sorry to our viewers.
Don't say sorry at all. I'm going with Daniels. Daniels is too underrated. He needs a win.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You know what though? I'm still mad that Daniels never got his World Heavyweight Championship run at TNA.
You ain't the only one.
True.
Or anywhere for that matter.
True that. Damn. Who you got? I'm gonna skip on my part. I'm gonna come back on it. I'm gonna let Red go with his pick. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with the young Daniels too.
I like having Red on the show. He agrees with me.
Shut up.
I'm like, Jones, ungrateful bastard, of throwing out all this wrestling knowledge.
It's like, because I know what Christopher Daniels is like, man. I'm still mad he never got his fucking World Heavyweight title run. I'm like, how do you not give this dude a World Heavyweight title?
Especially at the end, when he completely turned, like after they did the Fortune thing and he turned on AJ and started cutting those amazing heel promos.
Oh,
there's no reason he shouldn't have been world champion at that point. The second he beat down AJ, I think he should have been world champion. And that's how AJ should have got his last title, was eventually beating him.
Damn, man. I was gonna pick Aries. I really was.
I mean, stick with it. It's not a bad pick.
No. But no, it's not a bad pick, but I mean, true. I mean,
vampire.
Shut up. vampire. You know what? I'm gonna have to stop on this match and say like, okay, Christopher Daniels and Pharrell are vampires because those fuckers don't age.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Man,
I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of Pharrell as a slave in the 1600s. You see that picture?
Mm-hmm.
Blew my whole mind.
Damn you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go with Christopher. Damn.
You damn right. Side note, James Ellsworth has an authentic t-shirt on WWEshop.com. I just want to throw that out there. Leading into his World Heavyweight Championship match tonight, he has a t-shirt on WWEshop.com.
Really?
Oh,
really?
Yes. James Ellsworth will be this generation's Barry Horowitz. I'm calling it now.
Really?
He will get signed specifically to
really?
Did they actually sign him?
No, but I mean, if they're making a t-shirt, unless it's a limited time thing, I would think they're signing him.
Oh god, this is so terrible.
Barry Horowitz 2.0. He better start patting himself on the back.
You know what? Y'all don't have to agree to what we say about Christopher Daniels, but this is, you know what? To be honest, this is one of the few matches I can say for myself. I wouldn't be able to pick it, but if you have a valid reason why I shouldn't have picked Christopher Daniels, like I said, the matches are up. You can comment below on them. You know, we have a week. We can change our pick. Like you could change your pick like somebody I know about the Goldberg and Cena thing, but I'm just saying.
Somebody just changed their pick on the page 32 seconds ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I changed it. I specifically put vote changed.
Motherfucker. Really? Oh hell!
I'm not lying.
I'm
about to delete my original comment too. Just so it don't get twisted. I don't want you to count them both.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But like I said, you have a week from now to place in your votes on who will win. So anything could happen. I mean, look at Team Low.
Yeah, but look at Team Low.
Look at Team Low. Look at Team Low. But that's the end of Face-Off Generation episode 4. As for me, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and
I'm gonna do the same.
And play some Mafia 3, which is out in stores, and also WWE 2K17.
You need to
create. I gotta catch up with my hookup.
Y'all. But that's for me, Jay Bake, and Big Red. I'm gonna see y'all next week. We're gonna have more matches and more hateful mail coming towards me.
Yep, it's gonna be all your fault. I'm getting so much hate for you.
But we'll have that tiebreaker soon. But be safe out there. Much love, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Dose.
Later.